And hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris. I'm your host, Colors Fate. It's September of 2021, and we're back finally after a very long layoff. It's been a long summer. The LEM update is going to be out sometime this fall, it sounds like, from Paradox. But until then, I wanted to try something out. I've been putting together a couple new guides. Yes, I've heard your cries. You want a new guide for planetary management for 3.0. But I also heard from a lot of people who wanted an influence guide. And as I was putting that guide together, I very much wanted to try something out. And that is this, the Commonwealth of the Glow. You'll see a lot of Fallout references here. Liberty Prime, of course. But what this is, as I was looking at the different ways that you can make influence, the rate of influence growth more, make it bigger, I started noticing that there were a couple of things you could do for faction influence gain. So Fanatic Egalitarian gets you a plus 50% faction influence gain, and then Parliamentary System gets you a plus 25%. So for a total of plus 75% to faction influence gain. I've never paid a whole lot of mind to my factions, but they can earn you quite a bit of influence, and I thought with these bonuses, it might be worthwhile to pursue. So I thought, what the heck, let's try it out. For the origin, I chose them to be post-apocalyptic to give them Tomb World habitability. I've never played that origin. I wanted to start it. In order for you to have parliamentary system, you have to have a democracy, which is too bad because an oligarchy also gives you it helps you with your influence and seat. Let's see what it is. I can't remember. Oligarchic faction influence gain plus 15%. It's too bad you can't use that with parliamentary system. So you got to make a choice. If you go oligarchic, you get a plus 15% faction gain, but you lose the plus 25 from here. So that's why we're doing this. So anyway, I wanted to try this. My people are called Perlmans. In case you don't know, in case you're unfamiliar, the actor Ron Perlman does the voiceovers for the intros to the Fallout games way back, starting with the first Fallout game. It's just, his voice is so classic. War never changes. That's Ron Perlman. So we're going to give this a run here. I'm going to play in a large star system, 800 stars. I'm just going to do Captain with scaling. I'm not too worried. I'm not going to go nuts with this. But I am jacking up the crisis at 10. I'm going to play Iron Man, leave it available for achievements. I know I've been away for a very long time. It's been a long summer. And as some of you know, a lot has gone on with my wife's restaurant. And unfortunately, it had to close this summer, so that was really sad. And it wasn't because of COVID. It's a long story, but it's just a very sad deal. And what it did is it put my wife in the situation where she was home every day. So I didn't have that solitary time to sit here with my computer and my microphone and just play games for the YouTube channel. Well, she has found work that I think she's going to end up enjoying in a little bit. So I have some time, and I thought, well, I miss playing Stellaris. I actually do miss it. So I thought I'd come back here and try some stuff out. Mining station output. So we're going to go for that. I'm going to turn full speed on for a little bit. So I wanted to see, it's going to take a little while for us to get the factions, but I wanted to see how the faction influence game felt at plus 75%. I wanted to see how that felt over time, just to get a sense of, does it feel like it's making a difference? Because, we're all kind of strapped for influence. You can see your base monthly influence gain is 3 with no modifiers. I'm going to be taking screenshots periodically and saving them for this guide I'm building. So you'll hear me clicking about doing that. That's what that's about. But influence is one of those things that kind of baffles and befuddles new players, because you get the paltry little amount at the beginning, and depending on which civics and ethics you take, you might get a little more. And then all of a sudden it seems to dry up really fast. You're like, wait a minute, where did it go? So I wanted to make a guide to address that and show you different ways that you can boost it from the start, different ways that you can boost it during the game. And I was particularly interested in trying out this faction influence gain thing and seeing how that worked out. So here's our homeworld.
Complete.
The Kuma system has been fully surveyed. The discovery of alien life. Completed construction of a mining station. Alright, let's pause that. I want to take a look and see what we have here. We have a few mining districts, a bunch of generator districts, not a lot of food. So we'll have to get going. We've got all this stuff. We can't build anything until we... At least we have a habitable planet there. So what do we want to do? Is this a dead end, or does it all come around here? I think it comes around. So we're going to have two entryways into our homeworld here. Why don't you... Let's see. I do a few of those real quick. Let's get us another ship on the way. Build research. Simple life form. Simple forms of life. First contact protocols. So you'll notice up here in my species that the other thing I took was diplomatic corps to give me 2 envoys, and I also took xenophile to give me another envoy. So I wanted to have envoys, and I wanted to play this Commonwealth of the Glow kind of as... I wanted to get a lot of people in here, a lot of different factions and a lot of different factions and races and species, and see how it makes the whole faction gain process when we get over here. So there's a planet over here. It's a tomb world, perfect for us. How swift is that? Okay, so there's a side ship. Let's get it a leader. Research speed, great. You can do that. Let's see, what do we have? We're going to put you... Oh, he's busy commanding the Einstein. And then what do we have? We have those 3 people there. Okay. In that case, you have no orders. Why don't you order the ship to survey? This way. Alright. Let's see how that works out. Tomb world. Very neat.
Construction
I got a research person. I took intelligent. It's the only trait I took. Okay. There's a big change coming with the LEM update, and that is going to be your tradition trees. These are going to be customizable from many different options. I'm very excited, actually, to see how that works out. I think, especially for warmongering races, it should be pretty neat. You may have a couple different trees here that really, really help, instead of just, this. And so that's cool. Expansion, let's adopt this. Starbase influence cost reduce. And so here's a key. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Starbase influence is probably the number one way that you spend it. Right, because that's the thing you do from the very beginning of the game, and any way that you can reduce that cost is always good. New colonies start with an additional pop. Yeah, go there. And that's one thing. People, they're like, how do I get more of this so I can expand faster? Well, one way to do it is to make it cheaper to expand, and that's also there are civics and ethics for that as well. Contact report, the remnants. Okay. Discovered a new archaeological site.
Complete.
That's awesome. Okay, so we have a world right here, continental world. Very nice. What's it cost? A leader has gained a level. Excellent. Alright, and what do we have here? Plenty of these. It's a more or less a food planet with some generators on here and a bunch of these. It'll be nice. We should probably shoot you over there then. 200 food. Do we have it? Yep. 200 alloys we have and 200 consumer goods. And we're at plus on all of them. So Kuma 2, like that. Got that mod in there that makes sure that it names it correctly. Thank you so long ago to the people who showed me that one. To the person who pointed that out.
System survey complete.
Makes my day.
Anomaly found.
Leave those be for now. What do we have over here? A continental world. That'd be great.
System survey complete.
So this is nice. We can get this big loop in here, and then we could choke off here if we had to, or down here, and then hopefully somewhere we can choke off it, like right there. And that'd give us
complete.
a good. That could give us a really good start. Alright, build starbase is going to cost us 90 and 75. Oh, and here's our science ship. Okay. You need to go here, 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 and then probably here. Yeah, because that's going to go branch out from there. Okay. Cool. I have missed playing this game. For all my ranting and raving, I do like this game. Still have certain disappointments with it. Really hoping there's certain things they're going to fix over time.
Construction
of course.
complete.
We'll see how that works out. Alright, tradition. Starbase influence costs. Well, we're going to start a new colony first. Let's do that. Here they are. They're on their way.
Colonization in progress.
The first Pearlman colony. Okay,
Construction
and we
complete.
have unemployed people here. Yeah, let's build some jobs for them. Let's build those jobs. You, I'd very much like to have you go there,
System
but
survey complete.
let's get you up here instead. We'll get you around over here. Take care of this planet over here. Dethana 3 continental world. 23, nice size. Yeah, because it's got all these districts. The Cybrex homeworld. Ooh, awesome. We get the Cybrex.
Situation
Sweet.
updated.
You gotta like that. Can we support another science ship? Yes, let's get it going. I need to get one down here on this archaeological site. And this world down here, you can grab, but I think I'd rather save my second world for right here.
Found.
You expand too quickly and you can run into trouble. How soon before we grow another population?
Research
8
complete.
months. New research. Minerals from miners. Okay, there's a bunch of good stuff there. Commendable initiative.
Updated.
That's good. Let's see where we got our science ship. Let's get us a new leader. Oh yes, just what I was hoping for. An archaeological personnel. Well, that was lucky. Excavate site, my friend. Wow, that couldn't have turned out any better. That makes up for all the bad dice rolls I've been having playing Wasteland 2 and Pathfinder Kingmaker. Jeez. I feel like both of those games want to abuse me. I just finished Wasteland 2.
System survey complete.
Like yesterday or the day before. And boy, talk about
Colony established.
love-hate relationship with that game. Okay, what do we want to do? Colony designation is picked automatically. Well, want to get
Construction
colony and
complete.
get some bonuses here. Let's see, what are we going to put down first? Oh, we're going to need these autochthon monuments. We're also going to need this, though. Empire Sprawl. I want science on my homeworld. Let's take this and make it into admin offices. Let's do that. What do you got here? This is pop growth speed increased by 10%. Yeah, we can still do with the cost. That 10% cost isn't going to be a bigger deal. Yeah, so these guys are out.
Anomaly found.
Let's give them an autochthon monument. Oh, you don't need a lot of those. You don't need a lot of them. Alright. Society research. Food from farmers. Pop growth speed. Always good. Yeah, it was a heck of a summer, folks. Man, just really brutal having to watch my wife's restaurant be closed after 15 years.
Construction complete.
Being open. She was starting to feel pretty good back in April and May. She felt like we were coming out of the pandemic, and she was doing bigger numbers than the previous 2 years, which is pretty amazing.
Complete.
All very, very happy, very excited. I enjoyed going down there a couple times a week, get me a pizza and a draft beer. It was like, it's just joy.
System survey complete.
But
research complete.
our business partner ended up being quite the person, to put it kindly. Abandoned gateway. Right there. Oh, nice. And then this is the little 4-star cluster and a choke point there if we want. That's cool. Alright. And then we're going to start losing this stuff. So we're going to have to take care of that.
Construction complete.
This is not ideal. Fortunately, this other world here is.
System survey.
Let's build
complete.
that and build this. Oh, we don't have enough yet. Okay. Construction. There's 9 minerals right there. Go get that. Alright, this is a big planet. 23. Nice. Tons of these districts. Now, what's it got for features? Those things. Hot springs. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Starbase influence cost. Alright. Science ship. What are you doing? You're down there? Alright.
Construction complete.
Gonna be out of consumer goods real soon here, so let's go buy some. We're gonna sell one of those a
Anomaly
month.
found.
Just for a little coinage.
Anomaly found.
Alright, so you're there. Let's do this. This. Okay, hold on. What's going on with you? Let's find out what's happening. Hey, the first of the archaeological, the tumble down, the deja vu dig. Minor artifacts.
System survey complete.
What should we get from looking at this? So we've got 5 envoys. That's really awesome. Unity. I'm going to go to Relics. Celebrate diversity. Xenophile ethics attraction. Put them on display. Let's inspire people. Wonders of the past. Discover precursor insight or sell to private collectors if we need some cash. Okay. That's kind of the important one. We need some money. The glow. Okay, so we're up to 8 consumer goods. Alright, let's stop buying those. Let's go back to here. What do we want to do? The campaign to elect a new president is underway. Food is going to be the next thing, aren't we? We're going to need some.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Alright, what do we have here? I'm not going to spend any influence on this because we're only at 91, but urbanizer. Okay, well, we'll just... Election ends in 2 days. Ruler elected. Long Lu. What's his mandate? Let's check and see what his mandate is, and let's slow things down just a little bit. No leader, because he got elected off of this ship. Oh, okay. I can get another archaeological survey speed person. Or I can get somebody else and swap them between here. Field manipulation or computers. Let's go computers. Survey system, survey system, survey system, and then we might be able to start circling back and working some of these anomalies.
Colonization in progress.
Let's see what we have here. He's starbase module cost and starbase upgrade cost minus his colony ship build cost minus 35%. That's nice. And colony development speed. So he's a good guy for expansion. And what's his energy infrastructure? He wants 2 additional generator districts. Okay. We can do that. Natural wormhole. Fact. We need some more minerals, don't we? A natural wormhole, that'll be a place to choke off there. Just like this might be right here. Especially if you don't find anything useful venturing further out. This is a pretty good starting position, it seems like. Pretty excited about that. You guys are going to need city, though. We may have to buy a little bit for a while. Change it from fastest to fast, and all of a sudden it just went really slow. It really slowed down. Let's do this next. Let's go over here and get this, because there's an alloy here, and this is going to be a place
System survey
probably
complete.
want to choke off. Yeah, so now we can build this. You guys are going to need this. Housing, building slots, Kirk jobs. Empire sprawl. Got 3 jobs available here. That's great. Enigmatic spacefarers. The Commonwealth of Glow has finally encountered fellow wanderers among the stars. Okay. I made first contact with an unknown entity. Starbase upkeep reduced. Empire sprawl from systems and colonies reduced. Okay, let's see. Where are these enigmatic starfaring people? Oh, right here. Click on this. Alright. Give me an envoy. Heidi Schultz. You were the leader of our empire, but now you're just going to be a first contact point. Hey. An alien tool that most closely resembled a common pickaxe was found. Keep digging. What's down there? I'll tell you what's down there is my cup of coffee right here. That's what's down there. Alright.
Research complete.
Minerals from miners. We like that. Yeah. More minerals from miners. Take all those we can get. Okay. Construction ship. Do that. Do this. The Shadow Nebula. That sounds ominous. What's going on over here? She's got 7 days. Ongoing investigation, so every 50 days she gets something going on here. Breakthrough chance 0. 0.
Anomaly found.
And we have colony ship on its way over here to Dathana. Get that colony up and running. You guys are going to get what? A new population in a bit, but not right now. What would we like to do there? Because we need these, and this is going to be the planet that does it for us. So let's start building that one, and then industrial world. Artisans upkeep minus 25%. Oh yeah, so colony research unlocks monthly unity plus 2. I like that. Dathana, you are a colony. Because this gives you stability plus 5, amenities plus 10, happiness plus 10. Boost that up here. What would we like to do with you here in this first slot? Nothing really, so. Well, whether you want to or not, you're gonna have to. All these planets. We don't have any mineral-rich planets yet, so they're all gonna have to do their part. And get this mineral. In fact, we're just gonna have to buy some, aren't we? Let's buy some so that we can start building. So do that. Do that. What do we have? Mysterious spacefarers. G system. Unidentified spacecraft was registered. Keep at it. Tell us who they are. What do they want? Probably to eat us. They're probably determined exterminators or devouring swarm or something.
Construction complete.
Okay, these 8 minerals here and an alloy. This is going to be very nice. Go get that. So even with the naked eye, it's easy to see something highly irregular was interrupted. Irregular in the shape of J4. The smooth curvature of the surface is suddenly interrupted by a gigantic spherical bump. At some point, a moon or large asteroid collided with this planet, but must have done so in a fairly delicate manner, merely lodging itself in the planet's crust rather than rending it asunder. So that's it. Moon bump. Oof. That was exciting stuff. Okay. What are you doing? You still excavating? Alright, so there's more going on there. Moonfall, the latest Roland Emmerich disaster film. I saw the trailer for that the other day, and I still can't believe that Hollywood is still giving money to Roland Emmerich. His special effects people sure know how to make special effects, but that man does not know how to tell a story or make me care about any of his characters at all. It's like the only good film he ever made was Independence Day, and he's still getting work from that film. It's like, what? It's, Moonfall. Whatever, Roland Emmerich. The Tomb World. The Tombs. Alright. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hey, we're half an hour into this thing.
Complete.
Cool. I haven't done this in so long. It's like getting on a bike. I always like to say, instead of, people would always say things like, it's like riding a bike. I would always prefer to say, it's like falling off of a bike. Anybody can do it, including me. I've done it many times. Okay, it's been fully excavated. So I think what I want you to do now, here buddy, why don't you go do this? Research that anomaly and research this anomaly, and she will tell us about these aliens. Cover up. Reaching the bottom of the shaft is interesting but disappointing. Disappointing. Technology and subterranean colonization. Oh, nice. So we finish that, and then that gives us subterranean colonization. Unlocks those blockers. That's nice. So he's still researching that. You might as well do this one then. Research that anomaly. The Shadow Nebula. Let's see what that's all about.
System survey complete.
Keep going. Oh, there's some gas there. That's nice. This looks like a dead end here. This looks like it may all wrap around to a single point here, maybe? That'd be quite the little choke spot. And I think while we're doing science over here, trying to undo this, we'll send our constructor ship down here and try to at least get down to this gateway. There's not a lot that's interesting in here, except for that 11 minerals over there. The moon, Erdovska, is the home of a marvel of nature. Giant, colorful explosions appear in the sky, a result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Ooh. Inspired science recruits modifier for 120 months. Awesome. And anomaly research speed, which is what we were just like, hey, we're going to put you guys to work doing this. Why don't you research that anomaly? Then that system. Then that one. Let's have you go around here and see what all this is about. And you, where are you at? So you research that anomaly. Why don't you go do this one then? Like this. Impossible Correa. Geological anomaly has come to our attention in Dathana. We began surveying after a bowl-shaped depression suddenly appeared alongside a mining facility there. Features like this are almost never found outside of a glacial region. But stranger still, the walls of the cirque scatter visible light in a flower petal pattern, and have been found to resonate when exposed to certain electromagnetic bands. Investigations are ongoing. Investigations are ongoing. Yeah. You got 2 people, you got 3. You added a city district you need. Project Blue Lotus. Our scientists report the newly uncovered crystal blue deposits on Dathana respond dramatically to delayed erasure photon energy. The minerals filter its wavelengths and reflect a beam which is capable of transforming ordinary silicates into a new superconductive alloy, though only ever during daylight. Given that this process essentially involves bouncing high levels of radiation around an enclosed space, some scientists have already come out in protest. A different group of excited researchers offers a counter-argument, stressing that this phenomena could revolutionize the way we refine precious metals. Either way, developing this technique further will be costly. Let's see where the research goes for 420. Transmuter jobs +1. Nice. Am I going to lose that planet? Is it going to blow up because of this experimentation? Probably. Alright, so you folks here, consumer goods. I'm going to have to build another one of these. Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Karazit 2. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. If it was humans, they would just draw a giant dildo, because that's how dumb humans are. And you know it's true. Alchemy in motion. The laboratory on Dathana is yielding verifiable results. I like verifiable. That's good. Although their process can still only transmute small amounts of rock into alloys, researchers have high hopes for a larger scale operation. They have requested access to further resources. Issue special project, the Blue Lotus facility, available at cost 130 months, so we'll leave that. Reflective properties, yeah, because I don't want to. 130 months. What's our research costing us right now?
Construction complete.
Oh. Well, after we pick something, then we might flip it over.
Research complete.
Okay. Automatic surveying capacities, fusion reactor. What do we want? Let's go fusion reactor and let's just do it. That seems like a good time. Research, 114 months. Go. Okay. Communications received. The Alpha aliens appear eager to establish communications with us, having sent a large audio and visual transmission that appears to offer the key to translating their language. Our experts are confident that we will be able to use this to learn to communicate with them soon. Of course, we will have to trust them that their offered translations are not misleading, and that we will be able to reliably interpret information presented from a surely vastly different experiential context. Alpha aliens. Oh, look. These guys. They appear to be eager and open to, receptive. Look at them. They look like receptive. They look like they're going to eat us for lunch. Of course they're receptive. Let's do this one right here. Alright, we're ready to get this last one up here. Starbase upkeep received by 20. Pick these. Technological ascendancy, research speed. Let's do it. Get the first one underway. Get that research bonus. 102 months. Dathana. So you got more people being unlocked here. More building slots. Industrial district, because right now we're at 3 and 3 for food. Yeah, that's the problem. We don't have a lot of city districts to unlock more slots down here.
Anomaly found.
Alien spacecraft examine.
Situation log updated.
But this planet has some food, so I'm gonna build a district even though there's 2 jobs available. Start getting that built. And we still have this planet over here to colonize. It's a tomb world. It's very nice. I'd like to get that food number up before we do it. Of course, we could get that food number up by just buying it, but I hate buying food. So I think we're okay to wait on this a little bit. Science ship is idle. What are you doing? Nothing. Boy, is it me or is there no trade over here? There's no trade. We're gonna have to get some. Okay. I think he should come help this guy. Do that. And we'll see what happens. The screaming of the trees. Yeah, because each one of these unlocks a building slot. each one of these city districts that you can build. And I would like to keep unlocking building slots here. You can also get some more with research and stuff later. But communications established with the Lipan Imperium on
An
screen.
alien empire has established communications.
They are fanatic materialists and pacifists. Oh, so you just look gross. I like you guys. We salute you. Yeah. Awesome. Great. Finish the first contact protocol. They are right there. And our first factions are going to be found in the Xeno Awareness Observatory and the Galactic Emancipation Watch. So now, look, in those faction numbers, 1.4 and 1.1, so already that's really good. We're going to see at the end of the month that should, yep, and it bumps it up to 5, so that's nice. Oh, I got to get a screenshot of that. That's going to go in the guide. That's going to be nice. Yeah, I like that. Uh-oh, what do you want, little kitty? What are you doing? So, in the saga of the cats, this is nice. I'll talk about that in a minute. I want to see. Oh, so look, these are awesome. This never happens. All of their issues are all positive right now. That's amazing. Anti-autocratic, free movement, reproductive freedoms, anti-stratification. And these guys are no purges, all refugees welcome, new contact, and proactive first contact protocols. Wow. So that's why we're getting so much from them, because we went to the plus 75% bonus. So we would be getting much less from these guys, but now this helps us up to 0.56. That's really nice. That is very nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, geez. That is cool. Okay. So that's cool. It'll be hard, you know, as these factions grow, as we get more and more factions, it becomes very hard to make them all happy. You can't, but it's a good start. Jeez, it's a really good start. Okay, I like that. That's cool. The only reason I'm tempted to go all the way over here and grab all this is because of that 11 minerals. Otherwise, I think I'd be really happy just go into sighting and calling it good there. Oh, and now, food is the thing we are short on. So here, if we want to go down here and say prioritize food on this particular planet when we get some people there. If and when we get people there. I'd like to get robot tech. That's the one disadvantage of not starting out as a roboticist, is not being able to get that early growth from that. And this planet, what are we going to want to do here? That's a really good question. So these will be necessary. Civilian industries and alloy foundries. Metallurgists turn minerals.
Complete.
Jobs-based production. But these buildings, Planet Limit 1, these are not a big deal. In fact, I need to screenshot these too. They're not a huge deal.
Anomaly
right
found.
There. But the thing is,
System survey complete.
They get raised up, and when they raise up, when you level them up to the next level, to Metallurgist Jobs 4, I think, and Metallurgist Job, or whatever the bonuses are, they make these guys over here all their output go up.
Research complete.
Very important buildings. Very important buildings. And I gotta get that. I gotta get screenshots of those, because that's gonna go in the next guide. I'm trying to work on that guide. These guides take a long time. My video guides do, but they help a lot of people. They get a lot of clicks, and I like helping people, so try to get that done. Here we go. And robot assembly plants and robot workers. Well, thank you. And that's industry. So he's at plus 16% because he's what? Level 3 is going to get like 6% bonus to research speed. But if you went and hired somebody... Oh, and I don't have them anymore. There were a couple of guys with that, but they're gone. Okay. So, you do this. Build their island. I like that these guys are nice. So what do they have? The Lipian Imperium. We don't know anything about them. We need to set up espionage. Heidi. And I just want you to... Spy network established. I want you to gather information. Requires infiltration level be 10 or higher. Okay. So start gathering information on them. Diplomacy. Guarantee independence. So these things right here, and this will be useful in the guide later on, but these things, forming commercial pacts and defensive pacts and research agreements and migration treaty, those are the things that cost you influence. That's one of the ways that that's one of the ways that new players start to lose influence quickly and not understand where it's going. They're like, how come? How come all of a sudden I just don't have any influence? And that's why. So where are we at with food? +3.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research those.
Research complete.
Monthly unity. Food from farmers. Admin capacity. How are we doing there? I'd rather have the food from farmers, and then what we're going to do is go colonize this planet. Colonize it, please. You can leave the A off the end of that. I like that mod. That's really nice. That'll get us 4 planets by the end of this episode, so that'll be fantastic. I think we're just going to leave this here so we don't have border friction with these guys.
System survey
Just
complete.
end it over here at Cytine. Oh, there's 12 over there. That's nice. See, this all looks like it comes around, and we're going to run into some other aliens over here, but this will be our choke point, whatever system that is. Probably. Unless we run into something else going on over there. Because this is starting to get... the sprawl here is starting to get pretty big compared to our ability to defend it, with which right now we don't really have. Right now we don't really have. And I don't want to buy those anymore. We're starting to lose money. So we definitely need more minerals. That's all. That's the... If you swim far enough up the resource river, you eventually get to the headwaters, and that is minerals. Everything flows downward from there, with the exception of food. So, minerals feed into everything. They feed into all this stuff here. Alloys and consumer goods and all that jazz.
Complete.
Transducers and all that stuff. So. We want to get the rest of this filled in here. Our sprawl isn't too bad, which is nice, because one of our planets, this one, is a sprawler. We don't have any amenities. That's a problem, because right now we're focusing on food. I just need more people. We're about to grow a new one right here. This is going to be great. 5 days. So that creates a little bit of... So we'll flip that over. It's going to drop us on the food, but it gets them back up to 50% stability. And it drops us down on food, and that's fine. Because we'll start to take care of that situation here pretty soon. I love this whole faction thing. Though. That's amazing. This is up to 5.62. That's just phenomenal. Crazy. I never ever thought about trying to do that because I never really understood that there were those 2 bonuses for faction influence gain, and that you could use them together. And by bonuses, I mean one is this fanatic egalitarian, get you plus 50%, and then as a civic parliamentary system, get you another plus 25%. So that's a good way. And of course, you know, we all know at the end game you get an edict that allows that to bump up. And in fact, I haven't even looked at my edicts yet. Fortify the border. We're up at 201. Encourage political thought, ethics, shift chance, land of opportunity, immigration pull. I'd like to do education campaign and the recycling campaign, which will save us some up here and let us stockpile some more of that, because we may want to start selling these to make up for the food. Illicit matter, dark matter deposit found, strategic resource discovered. This planet down here, oh yeah, we didn't set a thing for this, did we? Let's go for mining mode right now. So all these places become places where we kind of want to build holo theaters, because these produce a really nice chunk of amenities for you. In the old days, before the 3.0 update, I really felt like it was at your best advantage to just build commercial zones, because they also give you trade. But with things being tweaked and the number of jobs being tweaked and everything with 3.0, I think holo theaters became more useful. At least that's the way I feel about it. I don't have any hard math
Construction complete.
to verify that. Okay, I think you're done building there for now. Where I'd like you to build is start working on your way over here, because there's 12 minerals over there. I don't like leaving these stragglers like this. I'll grab that. Yeah, so the cat situation around here, I'll talk about that at the end of this video here. We have an orange cat who has showed up and is basically just spending all his days on our porch. The black and white are a tuxedo cat. And I like to call her the black and white because she's very much the cop of the neighborhood and of our house, our whole yard. She's the cop, and if somebody comes in, the siren goes off. So for the first several weeks with the orangey coming around, she'd, you know, go into full cop mode and try to chase it off and stuff. But now the orangey's like, no, you know, they leave food out for me. You can't chase me out of here. So orangey is very attached here. I think he's a stray. I don't think he belongs to anybody, and I think it's a he. We haven't been able to verify. We can't pick him up. We can't pet him yet. He's very, very pretty cat. Orange moray. So he's got the swirls instead of the stripes. He's just really pretty. But he's here now as like a permanent fixture outside. And so the little kitty, Lucy, though, when you hear all the time on the videos, Lucy Lou likes to go run and attack the glass when Orangey gets close. So you'll hear these loud smacking noises, and that's her attacking the glass. Establish an embassy. Sure, that sounds good. So embassies don't cost us anything, which is good. On the old faction influence
Anomaly
game.
found.
You can research that one. Hey, what do we want to do next? Okay, so capital buildings, housing, governor level cap, all that jazz. Enforcers, reduce crime, those are always nice. These things are always nice, but I like to get this research stuff. I'd like to do that. Diplomacy would be good. Trade value. Envoys. We've got enough envoys right now, so I don't feel like this is necessary. Building district upkeep, all that jazz. These are nice. Supremacy we'll need if one of our neighbors is hostile. So I'm going to go for discovery right now. I'm really excited to see how the LEM update changes this. Because then we may be able to construct it in such a way that all 7 of our tradition trees are really desirable for whatever faction we're playing. And that could be very cool. And believe me, when the LEM update does come out, yes, I'll put something together for that. We'll put a playthrough together for that. I know it's making a change to some of the humanoids in the humanoid species pack, so we'll probably pick one of those and roll through with it and see how it is working out. Abandoned amusement park. That's nice. How are we doing on the Blue Lotus Research Facility in 43? See if we can get that done before the end of this episode. You're the food planet. Oh, and your cap of the building can go up. I think what I need to do before I do anything with you guys is
Anomaly found.
yeah. See, this is jobs-based production. You get +6, which isn't a lot, and that is for all three, if all 3 jobs are filled. Otherwise, you get a lot more off of this for 2 jobs. I'm going to do this to get this planet on the upside of this, because the bonuses from this, resources from jobs, trade value, immigration pull, will be nice. So we're going to do that. Magnetic reversal. Oh, okay. Cool. Now we're down to 1 food. So all the rest of these numbers look pretty good. Food's the only thing that's kind of off, and I'm okay with that right now.
Anomaly found.
Research. We don't have any more planets over here. There's a lot of resources over here. Nothing major. Oops. Nothing major, but lots of resources, so. Scientists are doing their science thing. This looks like a dead end, so this is a choke point, and then depending on where the rest of this goes. Encounter and Moa. We knew there was going to be. I told you there'd be one down here. Made all the sense in the world that there would be one there. So, Kumar Chauta. Go tell me what it is. Primordial soup. We have an election coming up. We did not fulfill our person's. We didn't build any energy districts, so
System survey complete.
Can't get those done in time for the election. Interesting. Gamma aliens.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, so the hostile aliens are the gammas. Beta aliens no longer exist, and we got the gamma aliens. Okay. Alright, let's see about those. There may be multiple. New ruler mandate. Bridget Tanner. Bridget. Hers is urbanizer. Build 2 additional city districts. That should probably get done. I would think that'll happen.
Research complete.
Without us having to devote any extra time to it. So, hydroponics farms. Those can be useful to handle this issue up here as we build.
Construction complete.
The base is in fact here at Cytine. Let's do this. Let's build a starbase there. And get that one up. We're gonna want to grab
established.
We're gonna want to grab trade here. Yep. So colony is established here. Oh, and are we? You're too far away. Oh, we'd have to move the capital to Kuma. We're not going to do that. How are you not part of that? So, where are you at? Do we not have a governor at all? Oh, we don't. We lost our governor because he got elected. Okay. Grace Schneider. She's a housing person. Okay. You're done there. Why don't you come over here? There's been some additional stuff grabbed there, or revealed there because of some work some people have done. So, yeah. Oh, hi there. How you doing, little one? She has shown up. Okay, the glow. You can go assist research there because I don't think we can slip by their alien vessels. Yeah, there's going to be no slipping by there, is there? At least until we figure out what that is. So why don't you go work on this one? I really want want to see what's going to happen with this 11 months. This episode will run a little long because I want to see what that is. So this tomb world, what are we going to do with this? Energy world. Oh, look at that. Oh, it should have had. I mean, it needs to be a colony for starters, but that the previous president should have. We should have got to this planet sooner for them. So let's do this. Let's build that, and then, and this is. You're just very active today, Luce. What's going on? Yeah, she's jumping off the table. She's very loud when she does that. Your little pads, very loud. Tiny pads, very loud. Okay, it's an hour. It's a long time. It takes a long time. We'll figure out what's going to happen with this, the Blue Lotus Research Facility, next episode. In the meantime, thanks, everyone. Welcome back. Colors Fades Gaming Channel, welcome back. Welcome back, Stellaris. I've had enough distance between the last bit of frustration. A long summer did that, so I missed this game. I'm coming back. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'll see you next time on the next episode. Hopefully we'll get a little more regular distribution schedule going on here now that fall is here and some work things have resolved with the wife. So she's working. Hopefully she's happy. Hopefully her schedule will be pretty regular. And I'll be able to carve out some time to do this. So thank you. I'll see you all next time on the next episode. As always, thumbs up. Leave a question and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.